All right, Middle-Aged White Guy Reacts back again today with another video. And I did say another video because I have uploaded one today that was subsequently blocked. Okay, and it wasn't an NF. It was not an NF. Go figure. So I made this awesome video about a song that everybody misinterprets. Okay, because when you listen to it, it sounds like it's about heartbreak, relationships, breaking up with a woman, being treated bad by, a significant other, that sort of thing. It sounds like it's that kind of song, and it's like, sounds really deep. And then there's actually an interview with the guy talking about what the song is actually about, and he kind of lays it all out. He goes verse by verse, break, chorus, bridge, and he explains everything. And it has nothing to do with 90% of the people out there think it's about. And it was fun because it showed how subjective music can be. So maybe in 30 days you'll be able to see that one, because I got hit with I don't know how many copyright claims. Okay, I did like 4 of them I disputed on the one video. So hopefully within 30 days you'll get that one, but probably not, because hardly ever do they lift their copyright claims. So I saw that Samson has just dropped a new song, and it's about an hour and a half old now. I would have done it earlier, but my 1-year-old had removed his diaper, shit on the floor, scooted around in it, got it all over himself, got it all over the floor, the train table, a little couch that he sits on, my couch, the boppy pillow, a few toys, my older son's toy shotgun, and the TV, the sound bar, the window, sliding glass door, I should say. Yeah, so there's shit everywhere. And I just spent, I don't know how long cleaning it all up, and cleaning him up, putting him to bed, cleaning myself up, and I can just smell shit. That's all I smell in this house is shit. It is in my pores, it is in my nostrils, and it will not go away. But I am going to sit here smelling this shit so that I could bring you this reaction. All right. That's how much I care. That's absolutely how much I care about you. Okay. That I will subject myself to this shit smell. Okay. Because my 1-year-old's in bed. My 3 others are with my wife. And so I can go outside and just not smell shit right now, but I'm going to sit here smelling shit so I can get through a reaction for you. Like I said, I already did one today. Didn't work out. Let's go, though. Let's get on to this one. This is Samson. Just leave the kids out of it. Now, I saw the thumbnail, and I know that story, okay? That was recent. It was a recent story, and we'll get into it. We'll get into it. So if you're familiar with this couple that they showed in the thumbnail, you know where this song is going. I'm familiar with that story. I'm pretty sure I know where this song is going. So, without further ado, let's get into this. This is going to be, this shouldn't be controversial. It's probably considered controversial, but I mean, let's just go. Let's get into it. So this is Samson, Just Leave the Kids Out of It.
Oh, I put it over here.
The baby has been able to latch, but I've not been able to produce any milk. That's okay, because we're gonna supplement the feeding with formula so that my baby's still getting the nutrients that they need.
I'm gonna go ahead and stop it right there. If you are not familiar with, or if you're not familiar with the story and you don't know what you just watched, let me break it down for you. Obviously, that person who was moaning in the bathtub was the biological mother. The guy, the woman who is receiving the baby is the biological man. Now, they're both trans, from what I understand. So it was a woman to man transsexual and a man to woman transsexual. The man obviously had the baby because he's the woman. The woman is trying to breastfeed the baby, but can't because they're the man. Okay? So they are having this baby latch on this male breast and having it suckle, and nothing is going to come out because as a male, biologically, no matter what you think you are, as a biological male, your breasts cannot, will not, will never produce milk. Doesn't happen. Doesn't happen. There's not the proper anatomy in there, okay? Male breasts and female breasts are very different things, okay? Just throwing that out there. But let's see what Sam thinks about this. 'Cause I have a feeling he has something to say about this, probably. Yeah, we don't need to go back to that. Let's just stay right here. There he is.
That's fucked up. And if that makes me a bigot, well then what's up?
That is fucked up. And if that makes you a bigot, then what's up? Like, oh my God. The delusions of some of these people. Like, I have nothing against trans, gay, LGBT. None of it. None of it. One of my best friends in high school was bisexual. I lived with him in an apartment for like 3 years. Okay, I have no problems with any of that. We have family on both sides that are gay. Okay, my mom owns a business that caters to a lot of transsexuals. So we like them. There's nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with that. But when you are now dragging babies into your fantasy, maybe fantasy isn't a fair way to put it, but when you're dragging babies into your feelings, I don't know. You know, it's fucked up. It's fucked up.
That's fucked up. And if that makes me a bigot, well then what's up? I'm cool with whatever you identify with, but I'll tell you right now, I ain't getting behind this.
Like I said, I'm cool with all that. I have them on my family. My mom's business, you know, makes a bunch of money catering and doing stuff for the trans community. We have them in our family. It's, you know, oh my God, like this is gonna be a rough one, man.
I'm cool with whatever you identify with, but I'll tell you right now, I ain't getting behind this.
Nope.
You can hate me and accuse me as crazy and come up with a bunch of different dumb excuses to say to me, but no matter...
Like, hey, no matter what you say, you can come up with all the excuses about this, that, and the other, and it's just not going to change my mind about how fucked up this is.
You can hate me and accuse me as crazy and come up with a bunch of different dumb excuses to say to me, but no matter what you think about this dude and this lady, that's straight up sexual abuse of a baby. Just because your nipples look like milk doesn't mean you'll be able to produce any milk from them.
Oh, sexual abuse of a baby. But, you know, you got tits that look like milk duds and you're never going to get milk from them. Like, you know, like, oh my God. It's like, okay, I'm just, let's just let Sam go. Let's just let Sam go.
Baby, just because your nipples look like milk doesn't mean you'll be able to produce any milk from them.
Nope.
It's a baby. Of course it's going to latch to your udder. It
Yeah.
doesn't know what fucking...
It's a baby. Of course it's going to latch to your udder. I have 4 kids. My youngest is 1. Okay. Very familiar with babies. I've had a baby in the house for the past 10 freaking years. Okay. At one point or another. If I'm holding that baby with my shirt off and it's hungry, it'll try to latch to me. It'll look for my boob. And most of the time, you know, the way I'm holding it, it can't really find it. So they'll latch to like my bicep and start sucking on my bicep. So that's when I know that baby is hungry. So I take it and I say, hey, mother middle-aged white guy, here, take this baby. You need to feed it because you are the woman. You have the milk. Take the baby and feed it. You know, so it's like they will absolutely latch to anything. That baby, I'm sure, will suck as hard as it can on that nip for as long as that woman lets it, okay? Not a question. That's absolutely what's going to happen.
To produce any milk from him, it's a baby. Of course it's gonna latch to your udder. It doesn't know the fucking difference between the dad and the mother.
Nope.
You already admitted that the kid ain't getting nothing, but you keep
Yup.
on doing it, and to me that's sick and disgusting. It doesn't.
Yep. That baby is not getting anything from that, okay? What it might be getting from the skin to skin is antibody transfer, okay? That's it. Maybe a little bit of comfort, but if the baby's hungry, sucking on nothing isn't going to comfort it, okay? It's just going to piss it off. At least that's my experience with babies. Like, if they want food and you just give them, like, a binky, or, you know, if the mom isn't producing enough milk for it, it's just going to piss the baby off, all right? So the best it's doing is possibly getting antibodies from the skin-to-skin contact, but that is the father. The mother is the one who can really transfer the antibodies. That's why they say in the hospital when you have a baby, they want that baby skin to skin on the mother right away. And the mother with their breasts help regulate that baby's temperature. So they want the dad to do skin to skin too, but not for that long, okay? Because you can end up overheating the baby because you have nothing that's going to regulate external temperature for the baby. Okay, your boobs aren't going to adjust, you know. So yeah, the best it's getting is skin to skin, and very frustrated that it's not getting any nutrition. And, you know, and there's women who can't produce milk or can't produce enough, so they have to supplement with formula. And if they're just not producing whatsoever, they stop putting the baby on the breast and they just bottle feed. All right, what is the point of that? And it's fucked up because, like, they're delusional. Let's just put it out there. They're fucking delusional. All right, if you want to do this and you want to, you know, have a relationship with somebody who's like-minded, great. That's great. You guys can live out that lifestyle. But now you have a baby. You have brought a life in it, and you have a responsibility to do what is best for that baby. Sucking on the biological male's breast is not what is best for that baby. Okay, what that does is allow them to continue living out their fantasy. Okay, because at this point, that's what it is. Now you're playing pretend that you're feeding a fucking baby. And you're not. Like, you can play pretend with each other all you want. But don't involve kids, man. Like, don't fucking do that shit. It's ridiculous.
You already admitted that the kid ain't getting nothing, but you keep on doing it, and to me that's sick and disgusting.
You're gonna be fired up.
There's no nutritional value, no matter how
Nope.
long that baby sucks on your nipple. So
Nope.
how about you just stop?
Yep.
It ain't a freaking project. You can't fuck up and tell the teacher that you didn't drop it.
It ain't a project that you say, you know, that you fucked up, but you told the teacher you didn't drop it. It's like, you know, you drop your science experiment and bust it up and you like hand it in and be like, oh, no, I didn't drop it. No, that's how it's supposed to be. Like, you know, you're gonna fuck this kid up is what he's telling you. And there's no, like, you know, skirting around it and trying to hide that you're fucking it up.
It ain't a freaking project. You can't fuck up and tell the teacher that you didn't drop it. Your kid's licking hair and sweat off a bare chest. And I'm gonna question you to his parents? Yes, of course I am.
Tell him, Samson. Let's go.
Licking hair and sweat off a bare chest. And I'm gonna question you to his parents? Yes, of course I am. This is way past politics. No matter if you're left or right, this is bad, all of it. We used to care about the young and look out for their safety. Now as long as we're happy, fuck them. They don't count. They're babies.
Exactly. They are using that baby as part of their, like, I hate to call it a fantasy or a delusion, but I'm sorry. Now that the baby is involved and you're still playing this I'm the mom and you're the dad thing when that's the mom and you're actually the dad, it's fucking delusional at this point. Fucking delusional. Like, it's ridiculous.
Used to care about the young and look out for their safety. Now as long as we're happy, fuck them. They don't count. They're babies. The man's a woman and the woman's a man. But the man had the baby because only a woman can. And
The man is a woman, the woman is a man, and the man had a baby because only the woman can. Like, just think of how fucked up that sounds. You know, like, oh my God. Oh my God. Like I said, you want to do this, that's great. They want to have a baby. That's great too. They should be allowed to procreate, okay? Nothing should stop them from having their baby. If they need to adopt, if the pieces and parts don't match up to make a baby, then adopt. That's fine. That's fucking great. But there has to be boundaries. All right? There has to be. You can't feed a baby off a sweaty man nip, okay? It doesn't work.
The man's a woman and the woman's a man, but the man had the baby because only a woman can. And as soon as he gave birth and the baby came out, they switched back. See, do you hear how fucking crazy I sound?
Yep.
The woman can. And as soon as he gave birth and the baby came out, they switched back. See, do you hear how fucking crazy I sound? Ain't it funny? The ones who say follow the science seem to be the same ones that always defy it. I'm sorry.
I am a medical professional. My degree is based in science. I had to have a lot of science for my degree. I love science. Science has always been my best subject. I've always been the most interested in science. And even to this day, like when I'm watching like random YouTube videos, like half the time it's science or space or quantum physics related shit. Like it's just interesting to me. Something about science that you need to know, though, is that as technology advances, as our understanding of things advance, the science changes, okay? So if anybody ever tells you the science is settled, that's just a way to shut down an argument without actually arguing the facts, okay? It's just a way to skirt around actually having to have the discussion. Just say, oh, you don't believe in science. Bullshit. Science... Just think of how many times science changes. Think of week to week. Look at, God, that would have been a perfect example, but I don't want to use it. I don't want to use that example right now. But look at that doctor. We're going to use it, but we're going to kind of do it on the sly here. Think of that doctor that's been on the TV since last year. Think of all the different contradicting things he has said. One week it's this, next week it's that, the next week it's this, then it's that, and it is what it is, man. Science is not settled. Science can't be settled, all right? Now, there's some certain things that are like basic enough that, yeah, we have a very good understanding. We probably know 99.99% of what we need to know about it, but you never know. In the future, we find another piece of information, boom. Now we have to change or tweak how we think of, whatever that sciencey thing was, right? I mean, just look, recently, within, I don't know how many years, probably within the last decade or two, they used to think atoms were the smallest unit, and then they found out that atoms were made up of quarks, okay? That there's something smaller than the atom. So, yeah, you might have understood an atom, but now there's a whole nother layer to atoms that, we are just now starting to study within the last 10, 20 years or so, so it's, love science.
The ones who say follow the science seem to be the same ones that always defy it. I'm sorry if I get it wrong. It's complicated stuff. It's like we're all bored and now we're starting to make shit up.
Yep.
How far are we gonna let this go? That's an honest question. You can let me know below in the comment section. I believe you should.
Oh, Samson, how far are we going to let this go? How far are we going to let this go? Honestly, we let it go too far. To the point where there's no reeling this back in. There's no reeling. You can't put this toothpaste back in the tube, man. You can't. You can't. You can't. You can't. Yeah, that's there's no, it's just going to get weirder and weirder. It is. It is. It absolutely is.
This go? That's an honest question. You can let me know below in the comment section. I believe you should be who you want to be because this is the land of the free, but that's the wrong direction. That video was fucked up. Say it loud. You think that's okay? Fuck you. I'll say it proud. I'm just looking out for the baby, but watch. This is gonna be the video that ends up being taken down. But that's the world we live in, and this is what we get. A man's nipple and a baby's puckered lips. There's absolutely no point of doing it. It's sick. I mean, at that point, you might as well let it suck your dick.
Ooh. Oh, Samson, don't go there, my friend. Don't go there. Jesus Christ, dude.
No point of doing it, it's sick. I mean, at that point, you might as well let it suck your dick. Forget it.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ, dude. Ugh. Yep, there it is, though. That's the video. Yeah, that's such a messed up situation. Like I said, you want to do all that. You want to cut your winkies and flip them inside out, or you just, whatever. You want to lop your breasts off and all that stuff. Great. Do it. Do it. It doesn't affect me. It doesn't bother me. I'm not threatened by it. I don't care. Live the life you want to live. Okay? But I'm sorry. You're not playing women's sports. You're not going into the women's bathroom. And you're not making the baby suck on the man's tits. Seriously. Like, those are my 3 big issues with this whole movement. All right? And I understand the bathroom issue is a little tricky because if a woman walks into a man's restroom, there's going to be problems. But if a man dressed as a woman, goes to a women's bathroom and whips it out and starts, like, taking a leak standing up or something, like, I shouldn't even get into that. But yeah, those things are so messed up about this whole. You want to do that stuff. You want to have the surgeries. Great. Don't involve your children. And you're not competing. I'll give you the damn bathroom thing. I'll give you the bathroom. You're not playing sports with women, though. That's bullshit, man. But you can take the bathroom. Take the bathrooms. I don't care about the bathrooms. All right. But, like, yeah, this is bringing these delusions and these fantasies, and, like, 'cause they're not living in the real world. I'm sorry. Like, you're playing pretend. Like, that's what you're doing with that baby. You are playing pretend. Okay? That's fine. You need to understand, that's fine. You wanted to do these sex changes. That's great. Okay? But you have to understand that you can get close to becoming a woman, but you will never be one. Your anatomy is not going to produce a woman. It's not going to produce woman's breasts. It's not going to produce milk. You're not going to, no matter what you do. At least with the technology we have now, maybe down the line, we'll get some gene altering shit and, you'll just flip little DNAs around and then end up, growing penises and vaginas and boobs and stuff, and you'll actually be a real woman. I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, this is so fucked up. That story was fucked up. The song's perfect. I mean, what else can you say? But that'll do it, though, I guess. I'm probably going to take a hit for this one with the algorithm, but fuck it. Middle-aged white guy reacts is out. Peace.